Hello, everybody, and hello to Lorraine Senior and Christine Issel. I am so excited to have this conversation today. Lorraine and Christine will be teaching a webinar for the Reflexology Association of California on February 2nd, 2026. It's going to be a Monday. It's going to be at 10 a.m. and it's going to focus on relaxation, being a very pivotal, important piece to our reflexology session. So I'm excited to talk with you both today, get to know you better, and to know a little bit about this webinar. So thank you for joining me today.
You're welcome. We're very excited to be here.
Mm, We're so excited to have you. Yeah, counting the days.
Mm.
So I wanted to first know if you could share how you both first met, what made you decide to work together. How did this happen?
Oh. Well, we first, obviously, I've known about Christine for a long time and all the wonderful things that she has done for reflexology and shared with the world. So we first, and then I became a member of the International Council of Reflexologists. So 2015, I became a member. Um, and I sent in an abstract to give a presentation in 2017 and was just fortunate enough to be invited to go and give a presentation. And that's where I first met Christine. So the presentation was in Taiwan, and it was my first big presentation. And we chatted quite a lot during that conference, and we met again in Alaska in 2019. And then, amazingly, in 2024, we were invited to the Father Joseph Organisation conference to both give a talk. So last year, we met and spent a lot more time together. And really, it was that sort of deeper chat about our approach to reflexology, our thoughts, our methods, that just sort of brought us together on a different level, I feel. And it was through that chatting that Christine said, "Oh, I wonder if maybe we can come together and just share. We work differently, but similar in very similar ways, with the thought of relaxation through reflexology being high on our priority list." So just over those few meetings, that's
And it was not a formal meeting because he and I were sitting in a back seat in a car having this. But yes, we really believe in the importance of relaxation, um, and coming from different angles. So that was when we will do something together. And Lorraine took the initiative back in September of this year,
mhm.
and contacted me again, and we kind of began formalizing the webinar.
Beautiful. It's such an important piece to the puzzle. And I know Christine and I have talked about this too. People have an idea of what reflexology is and the importance of technique and doing certain methods. But there's this other piece of the puzzle. So I'm really, really excited that you both are going to speak to this in February. It's really,
Mm,
really important.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
But,
Yeah.
you're right, so many amazing techniques, methods, approaches, and they're all valuable in certain ways and with certain clients and in certain environments. They all have their place, and it's great to be able to merge all that learning That's the important thing, and why we learn so much. But for us, sometimes I think we forget the importance of what that what our touch carries.
Yeah.
Um,
Why do you think it's so important? What brought you to know that relaxation was a paramount to reflexology touch?
um,
Are you
it-
addressing?
Oh, both of you. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a collector of quotes, and there's a couple of quotes that are really important. The Chinese proverb is tension is who you think you should be, and relaxation is who you are.
Mm.
And then,
Yeah.
according to our medicine, relaxation is the first step in healing. And that is reiterated by Dr. David Walker, who is a psychiatrist specializing in behavior medicine. And he says difficulty in relaxing is a common problem in many illnesses. Relaxation is universally therapeutic, and people who can learn to relax deeply can create a better state of mind for getting well.
Mhm.
I think that says it
Mhm.
all. I personally approach. I, a lot of like to a lot of psychologists like to work for the in the medical model where they're focusing on curing pathologies, that kind of thing. But in my mind, relaxation is more important than all of that. So
Mhm.
it's a delight to be able to share that information. And Lorraine's, well, my approach is always philosophical, and Lorraine's is much more down to earth, practical through her teaching with students with severe disabilities. So she's done a lot of work, and she's going to share that with us. So that's going to be exciting.
I love how you put that, right? The
Right?
philosophical approach is necessary, and then we have this practical approach. And when they merge, it's like we get to have both of you together to to have them. Yeah, really, really good.
Mm. I mean, it's really important, isn't it, to know that philosophical approach,
Yeah.
and all the sciences that we're learning behind our touch. So important. But for me, with my work, where it complements perhaps Christine's, is that um, the delivery of the reflexology for me, with lots of rhythm and repetition, help to create a real grounding effect
Mm.
for people. So we're not only working on the reflex points, but we're communicating some getting the body familiar to what you are, with the information you're giving to them. And so through that through that work on the nervous system, you're really inviting the body, and I like to say that, to sort of soften, to receive the touch, to uh, almost trust what's happening to it. So if we can encourage that relaxation, isn't it surprising what the body will do for itself?
It's amazing.
Amazing. The body is brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Share a bit here about
Yeah.
I visualize the importance of relaxation within reflexology. Okay, this is our bodies, and tension and stress pull them out of alignment. But with the relaxation process, we go back into alignment and healing can occur. Simple.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
So, so good. Yeah, it's almost, it makes me think about, I often think, if I love that image of someone being out of alignment. And so then in providing reflexology to bring someone back to a place where they might feel what it's like to be relaxed. And that might be a very unfamiliar feeling to some people. And so
Mm,
to just nudge them in the direction of balance and homeostasis. There are physiological changes that will happen, and really, really good. You mentioned rhythm and repetition. Can you share a little bit about why that's important?
Well, I think for me that if we can, and although Christine mentioned about supporting children and adults that may have sort of complex needs and diverse needs, but for me, anybody who may be out of that alignment, that may be anxious, frustrated, not settled, the rhythm and the repetition. Or the repetition of techniques allows the body time to feel what's happening for me. So we're not giving too much information to the body, too much different information. We're repeating what we want that we want to communicate with the body through repetition of movement. And the rhythm allows the body to be reassured. A rhythmical movement, a nice flow. Repetition allows the body to become familiar with the what you are communicating to it. So for me, it helps the body to gather the information and to respond to it by not overwhelming it with too much information.
It's hard to believe, but the old adage is true that less is more.
Yeah.
You know, we're providing energy to the body, and the body is going to elect what it's going to do with it. And it needs time. And this, yeah, less is more allows for that.
Mm.
Beautiful. Yeah, just the word simplicity came to mind, and just in life, how wonderful it is when there's a simple moment just beyond reflexology. It's just a simple moment between two people where something is articulated simply, feels so good. So I'm really sensing, imagining as you're talking that that repetition can be such a direct and clear message to the body. Yeah.
Mm. Mm. Sometimes if we change things too quickly, even not just through our touch, but generally with things that we're doing, if we're stressed or anxious or we're not managing very well and we're trying to change things quickly and deal with things, it's a very difficult situation to be in and very difficult to regulate what's happening. So if we can just slow things down a little bit and allow the repetition of the same information, give yourself time to process what's happening. We're more likely to be able to manage that
And the
situation a little bit better.
Mhm.
Mm.
art to relaxation that in today's lifestyle where we're go, 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 we think we don't have time for this important art. And that's what Lorraine and I are going to be sharing why it's important. And we're looking at it from a scientific point of view. We're looking at, you know, a point of view of reflexology, and we're looking at the client practitioner relationship. I can go on, but
Uh, yeah, it really is. You just called it an art, and I think it really is, and it requires this kind of conversation. And yeah, I'm really excited that we're going to have 2 hours of just kind of learning more about this. Yeah. Um, Maybe just one more question. Lorraine, oh yeah, go ahead, Christine.
I was just going to say that Lorraine is going to demonstrate and show and have us do some functional reflexology therapy techniques on ourselves that produce the relaxation response. So that's going to be, you know, I mean, there's going to be a hands-on portion of this.
Yeah.
So
So
Yeah.
just, oh yeah, so just to fill in then a little bit on that. We just felt it would, I'd like to invite everybody who comes along. It's not a training session, but it's a session that we can join together to experience working on our own hands. And that in itself, slowing down, feeling the repetition of the movements, and drawing a focus into different areas of the body. So, using the intention of what we're delivering just to help us to gather that information and work on those areas and allow the body and the mind to calm. So I hope that people will enjoy following that session along.
Yeah. So you're gonna,
Well,
right, you'll be doing a self-care relaxation technique. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So we'll work on the hands. It's something that I do with lots of groups of people. And we talk about using the rainbow in FRT. So the idea of the rainbow for the self-care is that each colour of the rainbow has a different movement to it. An easy way for us to teach this to everybody. So each colour has a movement and it focuses on a different area of the body. So I like to say that if we follow the rainbow, we can think about these different areas and work on our own hands. So it's really an invitation just to take some time for yourself and to think about those areas of the body. So we can have a nice session to do that.
and it's really important that we experience it ourselves, not to have it all head knowledge. We can what Lorraine is sharing, and that um, we expand our world and we have something new when we approach our clients to think about, not necessarily to do it, but to, yeah, to, there's so much intent that is important.
Mm. Right. So I really hear that it's like we'll have that theory, but we're going to be ultimately bringing it from the theoretical to the practical, and then we get to experience it ourselves. And then this is also what we get to impart to clients.
And it's
Maybe
lovely. It's
it,
lovely for us to receive reflexology when it's delivered to us. But I think it's just understated how we can deliver it to ourselves and how um, we can take that responsibility in that moment to actually support ourselves. So it's reminding ourselves really during this time that we can help, as Christine's picture, help reconnect ourselves in that moment. Mm.
and something you can do for clients. So it puts us as the practitioner in a relaxed state also. So
Mm.
it's a lot of dynamics going on here that we're going to be glad to share with you.
Oh, we hope so.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This for everybody, I'm going to put the website below so people can read more. Um, we have a web page that speaks to everything everyone will learn and talks about how to sign up. The name of this webinar that Lorraine and Christine will be doing is called Exploring Relaxation Through Reflexology, a Gateway to Well-Being. So once again, it is on Monday, February 2nd, 2026. It starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's what is it? It's 12 Central, it's 1 o'clock Eastern, and 6 o'clock in the UK. There are other places in the world, so time clock may be necessary if you're coming from one of those other places. But also this, people can join live, which is so, Christine, you were mentioning earlier about how Q&A is so such a wonderful opportunity to to engage and talk about some of these concepts. So we'll be doing the class, but also the self-care technique and also a Q&A. And for anyone who can't be there live, it'll be recorded and sent to you with a PDF. So you'll have that as well. Is there anything else you would like to let us know before we close for the day?
Just that we hope you can join us.
Yeah.
I think it's really an opportunity to um, remember a lot of what you already know.
Hmm. I love it. That means so many things to me, Christine. This idea of like the right?
Make a list, put it in your Q&A.
Yeah. How we can remember who we really are, that very subtle, simple place.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for getting together with me today. I'm excited for people to get to know you a little bit better and to join us as well. So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
You